I know it's kind of creepy that I'm just making these videos in my tent in the middle of the night, but sometimes I just get the feeling that I need to say something that I witnessed myself. During the day when I was cycling, I was listening to a podcast, and I want to play you a clip of it and see if you can find out what was stolen. This video is about one of the commandments, one of the 10 commandments, do not steal. I believe that something was stolen from this woman who is, well, I guess it doesn't really, there's no reason to know who she is. Anyway, see if you can find out what was stolen.
Here's the thing. You have to invest everything you've got, or do nothing at all. And I'll say that again. You should invest everything you have. You should transfer all of your investments into this program, or do nothing. It doesn't make sense to do just a little bit. You should think about doing $1 million in this program.
I don't know. That's a lot of money.
You need to liquidate every nickel you've got. You either want to be in this situation, wholeheartedly and upgrade your investments, or you don't. My suggestion to you is just do the whole thing.
Well, I would never liquidate everything I have.
My question is, why not?
Because there's always gambles in anything like this.
Anything like what?
Well, any investment like this.
Like this? What does that mean?
Well, anything you invest in, there's always a gamble.
Okay, so this is a scam that's happening. The woman is an FBI agent, that's why they have this recording, but this scammer has been operating for a long time. I think he scammed like millions out of people, and this is how they catch him. But he has stolen something from these countless old ladies that he has scammed, and that's why he is able to scam them. If we were listening carefully, the thing that he steals from them is their kindness, their friendliness, that they're good people. These are the things that people value in themselves, and it's kind of been stolen. Even in this conversation with the FBI agent, at least he thinks that he has managed to steal it. When she starts to talk about, you know, how she doesn't want to liquidate everything she owns and invest in this suspicious thing, the guy isn't like self-conscious about it at all. Instead, he like almost aggressively says, you know, like what? When she said that she doesn't want to invest in things like this because, you know, it's risky. It's always risky. She's like, what are you talking about? He's like, what are you talking about? That's what I mean. And that's something that these manipulators are able to do because they know that these grannies, these old ladies, they want to be friendly, good people, nice people. So they will not say the thing that would be construed as offensive, even to scammers. You know, there's this shifty, suspicious deal where I'm supposed to sell everything I own and give all the money to this person. They won't say, oh, this is like some, like, I don't trust you, you seem like a dishonest person. Like, that's what a person whose kindness hasn't been stolen would say. They would dare to say the thing that seems offensive to this scammer. But because he is the type of person who manages to steal from these old ladies their, you know, friendliness, they can't really go out and say it. Right? Like they cannot say that, no, there's something off with this deal. I don't really understand what, but it's not something that I want to take part in. They won't say that. Instead, they go along with it. Right? It's like a kind of spiritual coercion that happens. He's stolen their kindness and made it hostage, in a way, the scammer. Whether he understands it logically or not, but that is what has happened. And that's why the commandment to steal is kind of like, it's much more than just about stuff you can take from people. You can steal all kinds of things, and then people will even believe that you have that thing. Like when it comes to God, one of the things that people who belong to the enemy steal is glory. So they glorify themselves, and there will be people, you know, believing that this is somebody who is glorious, you know, praising them. Because they managed to steal, at least in their eyes, something that belongs to God. This is just something that I noticed in this podcast. I know it from my own grandmother. She also, when somebody calls and tries to sell her stuff, she like keeps the conversation going, let's put it that way, because she doesn't just want to say, I don't want what you're selling, don't call here again, you know? It's like, there's a lot of hand wringing that wouldn't exist with me, for example, if somebody tries to push some product onto me. I'll just say, I don't care about this at all, I don't want this. And I'll hang up. We have to be careful that nobody takes from us something that we value and then use it against us in some way. And we have to be careful that we don't do it to somebody else either.